Everyone wants more sex, better sex, and there is a huge amount that we can do that can guarantee great sex for the rest of your life. So the best place to start is
Dr. Karen Gurney. She is a clinical psychologist
and psychosexologist
that has been helping individuals and couples overcome sexual problems
for 20 years. She's lead psychologist in an award-winning NHS sex clinic.
This might be surprising to some people. 52% of women and 42% of men are unhappy with the sex lives that they have. And that's because, as a society, we've got sex all wrong. For example, the way desire is represented to us is lust, passion, spontaneity, but it's not the norm. And the problem is, a lot of people are waiting to feel like that. And they're waiting a really long time. What we need to do instead is be aware that our desire can be triggered using what I call sexual currency. I'll go into that. We also know that penis and vagina sex is women's least favourite sexual act, but that's how we see how sex should be. So we see less pleasure and less reward for women. But also, if you ask most people how often they should be having sex, everyone says 3 times a week. It's actually drastically different than that. 3 times a month. And that shows the way we understand sex is all wrong.
So, I have questions. Do you think you should schedule sex?
No. What you should do, though, is...
fantasies, fetishes. What if your partner says, I don't like it?
Well, I can talk you through that if you like.
Parents who are struggling with sex, what should they do?
We know that people start having sex again from when their kid is about 6, and that's because...
What if you're in a relationship right now and you no longer found them attractive? What do I say?
I would say...
It's absolutely crazy to me that so many of you have decided to watch our show, and so many of you have decided to subscribe to our show. We now have 5 million subscribers on YouTube, which is a number that I just can't comprehend. And it's a dream that I absolutely never could have had. We started the Diary of a CEO just over 3 years ago now. And in my wildest expectations, we might have had 100,000 subscribers by now. So you can imagine how shocked I am that so many of you have chosen to tune into these conversations every week. And spend some time with us. So thank you. And I made a deal with you. I made a deal that if you subscribe to this show, that we would continue to raise the bar. And in 2024, we're going to raise the bar like never before. I've been working for the last 9 months on a surprise for all of you that have subscribed to this show. And I'm very excited to deliver that for you. The production's going to change. We're going to go even further with our guests, and we're going to tell even more global stories. So as always, if you appreciate what we're doing here, the simple, free favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button. Let's get on with the